They made it for free. Okay, it was the first free one. They had 60 million downloads with $0 in their bank account. That is sad. 60 million people download the game and it generates $0 from it. And they asked $1 for the full version. They didn't make so much money out of it. They split the fun. They said, well, we're going to put advertising in it. And on a regular basis, you can click and it's advertising for our full game. After a year, we made $100,000 a month. It's a simple game. What did they model? A rough cube with a hole in it, a sphere with a texture on a paper, and the background is a photo. And the script of move your thumb and it flies, and a vector for the gravity who randomly changes. Okay. You can, on the internet, go to Unity and ask guys to write it for you for $100. They have the code done, $150. You make your graphics and you're done. I'm going to give you some numbers of simple things I did. But 50%, 5% is from mobs that came in for them. 55% is because none of the game, but of the advertising. Okay, that's a humongous thing. Eh? A year later, they have $1.6 million in the bank account, guys. You ever heard of the game Zombieville? Mm-hmm. Know who made that?
Two dudes, father and son.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And the son was in? Still in an art school.
Was he, yeah?
He was still in art school. The programming was so bad done, it was 5,000 lines of code in one script.
Oh, awesome.
How much is he selling still?
Oh, yeah, dude cleaned up. It was Unity as well, yeah?
Yeah, Unity. He's still making $1,000 a month. I was talking to a person with him. He's still making $1,000 a month. He took more than $1 million home last year. And there's another game, Ninja or Pirates, made $300,000. He made it in school.
Well, if he took $1 million home, it makes you wonder how much he's got in the bank. Okay, bad joke.
So, but in our school, that's what we all do. We teach you also the artistic and the technical skills, but also making the money. You're going to come to the end here, and then we do a little hands-on. If you're interested, we do in February next week. This Friday, we have a motion capture event where we put on, everybody can put on a motion capture suit and record motion. It's a Measurement is a motion capture company we recently used for the Karate Kid, the new video game that came out for the iPhone, and Sony Entertainment, Major League Baseball uses our technology all the time. Now this Friday, but next Friday, we actually have a 2D event where Dave Ridley comes out. He will talk about his work, a Family Guy, and Greg Squiven, who works at Smiley Studios in Toronto, he will talk about his work. And then in the fall, we actually have Frederik Lierman, who's the head of modeling of Crisis Team, coming over to teach organic modeling, and he will be there in the evenings to help out people and do activities. It was really funny to bring him over to New Brunswick. I know him personally. I flew over to meet, and on the end he asked me, well, actually, where are you based? And I said, New Brunswick. Wow. Okay. It's my dream to come to New Brunswick. You don't have to even pay me by your salary. Just pay me my airplane ticket and I'm coming over. Why? It's my dream to bike in New Brunswick.
Wow.
I said, why? Well, I read all the time about the amazing bike trails in New Brunswick and the extreme nature. I want to do that. Okay. And then we have one online event, Matthew Captain, who was, he actually did the motion capture for Avatar and for the movie Christmas Carol, and he was he's on the TD at Blur Studios, and he will be speaking about his work and how he did it all. Okay. No. I know we're gonna give you an overview of Unity. Most people work with Unity, so this, I'm gonna try to make it a little bit interesting. Or if you have questions about Unity, I can definitely answer you. Who is actually doing programming here? Okay. Well, most of the program, and who are artists? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make everybody happy a little bit, because it's normally I talk to people who are not familiar with Unity, and I try to make them to see the light of some good software. Okay. And also I'm going to give you a little overview from what I did. Okay. Unity 3D, a lot of people think it's to render. No, it's nothing to do with render. It's actually a game engine. It's like Flash. It's a visual. Yes.
On that previous slide, what was the website there for AdMobs?
Oh no, that's my.
That's your website.
Yeah, just AdMobs. Just Google AdMobs.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna show you how I integrate in my projects. I'm gonna show how I do it. It's like Flash. Who has never worked with Unity? Raise your hand. Okay. So it's like
I installed it, but that's it.
it's like Flash, but for 3D basically. Yeah, and can export to all those different platforms. I was actually this weekend in Boston with Unity 3D, and I won a full license of Unity 3D, the pro versions. They didn't like it because I have already one. I was like, yeah, I don't have to. Hey, you can export to the Mac, PC, and mobile platforms, the Wii, the PS3, the Xbox. So the Wii is not so successful been for them. The PS3 is very interesting, and the Xbox is coming out. That's very interesting because those are money-making machines. Okay, you can import from all the Autodesk products mainly, like the entertainment products. All three I'm now working on a tutorial from Autodesk, from AutoCAD to Unity 3D, because for the architectural world and engineering world, Unity 3D is used a lot because it's the cheapest and fastest visualization tool. Just drag and drop it in, and you can do first person to look at everything. I'm going to give you a little simpler examples. Okay, I made an app, iSign 3D. What is it? I modeled a hand, and some of you know it. I put bones in it, and I made 26 keyframes, the alphabet, the sign language. And I made buttons. Click, show me the A, show me B, show me C. And as a student, you can do that. You can model a 3D hand. You can texture it. One model, one texture, and 26 keyframes. Something you can easily do as a student. Yeah? You agree?
Yeah.
And I did simple programming. A program that press button, show that keyframe. And then I made an extra script, the quiz. Show a random shape, and you have to say, pick a random animation from the 26 keyframes, and you confirm which one is the quiz model. The 3D model, I didn't model, I bought it even online for $50. The 26 keyframes, well, I had access to Measurement's motion capture glove. And I recorded 26 keyframes, it took me 1 minute, click, A, B, A. And the programming took me 20 minutes. That was my first Unity project I did. Never done something before. Then I put it to the App Store, and still a day. I'm selling about $50 a day on it. I make every day still $5 advertising on it. It's not a real game, it's just something simple out there. But after a year, it makes me 20K. So, as a student, what we do is integrate this same concept. Where you start with simple games, integrate the advertising in it, and sell it. So, at the end of the year, you walk out with profit, or maybe you paid a huge part of your student loan off. Okay? And then, that same game, I made it for the iPad. I made another one, American Sign Language, a puzzle game. I made it for the iPad, and now you come out to the stereo version of it with the stereo glasses you have to put on. And it's just adding a script from drag and drop. And I'm exporting to the iPhone platform. I have about 9 apps in the store, and they all generate the same money. So, as a student, you could do it too. And then, that's what I want to bring over, like, don't just make content, and try to find a job. Make a job with the content, make it generate money to advertising, and then you walk out debt-free, and you look for a job at big companies with a great resume. Make sense? Yeah?
How are you getting on the Android platform with Unity? Is it pre-release alpha software, or?
It's coming out soon.
Yeah, okay.
I cannot say too much.
Sure.
But it is phenomenal done. The way it is, you just plug it in your phone, and it's natively, like when you do the iPhone, the problem